Welcome back to The Rip, the Rare Insights podcast.
We did it backwards.
I'm Mikey. Why does it have to be a certain way? OC.
Oh, I missed the rip.
Welcome to the Rare Insights podcast, The Rip. I'm Mikey Reds.
I'm Billy Ruggs.
And we're keeping it real.
Real as it gets.
Off the rip.
Off the rip.
I like our outfits.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We kind of coordinated. You know why? Tell the people why.
Let's tell the people why. Today's Kobe Day.
Kobe Day, Mamba Day.
Mamba Day, man. I think they're unveiling his statue as we speak right now.
Yes, sir. It is February 8th, 2024. So 2/8/24. GG Kobe.
2/8/24.
What a day, man.
Hold on. I can't put this over my head. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
2/8/24, guys.
That's it, man. And I started off today on a sad note because they dropped some nice shoes today, man. Some Kobe 8s, and I took an L on both pairs. But silver lining, I took a dub on the gray hoodie, the Mamba hoodie. So I was kind of happy about that.
Yeah. I take L's all the time.
I don't think I've ever won a Kobe on sneakers app.
No?
I'm annoyed. It pisses me off.
But you've won before, like,
I've won
on the sneakers app.
Shoes, but not Kobe's.
I've never won at all on the sneakers app. I've been doing it for 2 years. Not one win, bro.
But they've all been draws or just straight, like, 7 o'clock releases or...
Both. Both. On draws, on releases that are timed, you know.
That happened to me once.
What?
Where... Like I would always hit. I was always winning, and then all of a sudden, like I hit like a wall, and it was like the app would tell me like your credit card information is something's wrong with it or something.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I gotta get that fixed, and I would fix it. I would put a different credit card, and it would give me the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, this isn't me anymore. I was deleting the app, downloading it again.
Yeah.
Nothing, and I ended up finally contacting like Nike support or whatever, and they're like, oh, I think this was something on our end. We're getting IT to fix it, and we'll call you back. I was like, Nike's going to call me back? That's weird. I didn't trust that to begin with. But I was like, all right, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Hung up. And then they did call me back like a day later. And I remember I was at Disneyland. And they called me. They're like, hey, we're getting this issue resolved for you. Like, we apologize for the inconvenience. So you should all be set, ready to go. And I was like, all right. Because in that moment, what I knew, it was like a really great drop that I had been given exclusive access to. So I was like, I should be able to get these easily. And even then, it would give me that error information. So finally they called me back, and I was like, all right, let me try again right now, because it was literally the time of the drop. And sure enough, I hit, and then I did the regular drop, and I hit again, and then I started hitting a lot. But then after that, like there was like a gap where I didn't really enter. There wasn't anything that caught my attention. Yeah. And ever since, I haven't been able to hit again.
So you're saying I should call them, complain, and maybe they'll like flip the switch,
yeah,
and I'll catch a couple W's.
Yeah.
Yo, I should do it. I'm gonna
I feel like that's what it is. They give you kind of like a little, like, hey, we messed up. Like, here it is. Here's a few.
But after this, you're not gonna win again. But here, let me keep you here for a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of like what happened to me the other day when I stopped by McDonald's. By the way, I'm on a diet now. We can get into that. But a couple days ago, I did go to McDonald's, and it was raining hard. So I went to the drive-thru. I ordered my food, and they said, "Can you go wait in space number 4?" I was like, all right, cool. I waited 25 minutes.
Don't you hate that McDonald's is the one place that always does that?
In-N-Out doesn't do it, but McDonald's does. And they're supposed to be faster. It's faster food.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm in space number 4 waiting, and I'm on TikTok. I'm having a good day, so I'm not really like thinking too much about the time. I'm just flipping through TikTok, and then I noticed that it's 20 minutes have gone by. And I'm like, what? Where's my food?
Right.
So I get off the car, I run in the rain. I go speak to the manager, and they weren't aware of it. And so they brought me my food in that moment, and I was feeling good, so I wasn't going to go off on them or be rude in any way. And she said, would you like a cup? And I looked at the cup, and I'm like, I don't need an extra drink. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. And she said, she went to get my sauces that I needed, and she said, how about an apple pie? And I said, you know what? I'll take an apple pie.
Okay.
And that made me feel better. So that's what Sneakers app does. They're like, here, how about I just give you an apple pie so you can keep coming?
What happened to the good old days of McDonald's when like, you remember, I don't know if you remember, there was a time where if you would take longer than a minute, if they would take longer than a minute at the window, and they would have a clock, and if the minute would actually run out, they'd give you like a free Big Mac little card. Do you remember that? Never happened to you?
No.
I remember I was like, one time as a little kid, I was like counting down, and I was waiting for it, and I'm in the back seat, and the workers are not aware of it, but the timer's going, and I'm literally counting down just with my family in the car. 3, 2, 1, ding, ding, ding. And then I guess the worker heard it, and she's like, you got it. So she like brought a Big Mac card, and we got a free Big Mac on our next visit.
You're a savage, bro.
You're old days.
You're like, you're going to know that you have 5 seconds left.
But I wasn't doing it for them to notice. I was just kind of doing it as a little game. Like, we
excited.
should get it. But I wasn't never like the confrontational type. So I wasn't going to be like, yo, what minute is up? No, I was just kind of doing it as a little kid. I mean, my mom was in the car. I wasn't going to,
No, I would have did that. I'd have been like, 5, 4, hello.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, man. Wait, how did we get there? How did we get here?
I have no idea.
Sneakers app.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, Kobe, man. I have a question for you.
Kobe.
I have a question. How, was Kobe your favorite player?
Oh, yeah. He's my GOAT.
He's my GOAT, too. If anyone else, I'll touch hands again, okay? If anyone else feels differently,
you're wrong. Is that not true to say?
I was gonna say you can catch these hands. No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm sure that's super debatable. A lot of people feel like either Jordan or LeBron. It's usually them three, right? That are discussed as the GOATs, the debate. But what did you love about Kobe growing up? Like, what was it about Kobe?
What was there not to love about Kobe? That's a bigger question. But I mean, that was my era of like I grew up on Kobe. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get to see a lot of MJ playing. Like a lot of it was just reruns or having to just research his history and like who kind of player that he was and how he cemented his legacy into the NBA. That's the only way I knew about him. But growing up, I mean, my superhero was Kobe. Like it was Kobe Shaq duo. But even then, I always saw Kobe as like that. I had a similar build more. I could relate more to Kobe rather than Shaq because of similar build. And I was playing ball at the time, when I was younger. I don't play much anymore, but I was playing, and I was always like trying to like imitate. It was always when you're growing up, Kobe, and it was always the thing. And so I was kind of like, there was nobody else I could easily compare to him. Like I was going to different games and seeing him play Allen Iverson and like all these dudes, and he was putting in the work, and and even after he left, right, he stayed true to his roots. I know he had little moments where people are like, oh yeah, but he wanted to be traded and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, he didn't, and he ended up winning 2 more. You
talk about Shaq, right?
No, Kobe.
Kobe wanted to be. You said when he left.
No, he said when Shaq left.
Oh, when Shaq left.
Kobe was still there, and there was moments where he felt like he.
Oh yeah.
I guess he had demanded like a trade or something, but we're not gonna get into that because he stayed.
Yeah, so he did. He was like, "Yo, it's me or Shaq."
Yeah, and people always want to say like, "Well, Kobe's was only good because he had Shaq." But then he had Pau Gasol. So you're saying that like he was only good because of Pau Gasol?
Yeah, but every superstar needs more players. Right. You can't win it all by yourself.
Yep. All the greats have had those superstars.
All the greats. I actually saw a TikTok today that was talking about how who was it?
I think we saw the same one.
Did we watch it? The same one?
Yeah, because it was saying like, oh, Magic Johnson, like he had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Or was it not?
Yeah. But who was it? Was it T-Mac that was talking about? It was T-Mac. Yeah, because T-Mac and Kobe were really close, right? Yeah. He was like, Kobe is for sure top 5.
Yeah.
And the discussion is always about Magic Johnson being the GOAT, and he was a great player, 6'9" point guard.
Kareem being the GOAT,
Yeah, but if Magic's top 3, he had Kareem.
Right.
Who else did he have?
He had a bunch of people.
He had Worthy. He had legends,
they had a roster,
Hall of Famers. Yep. So Kobe definitely has to be top 5. But yeah, man, dang, you are sorry I interrupted you.
No, we're on the same wavelength. I think just realizing that, like you said, every great needs good people around him. Like you need a great roster to kind of build championship dynasty. So same thing goes with LeBron James. He for a long time he chased a lot of different superstars to create those super teams and win. And sure, he went back to Cleveland. You got to give him his flowers, and he won there.
Sure
right?
did.
He came to LA and won a chip there. So like we can't deny the greatness of LeBron James. But I feel like if you put Kobe in a room with LeBron, Kobe's winning every single time.
Ooh, people are gonna be so mad.
But here's the thing. I think
I hated LeBron for a long time.
Really?
Hate's a strong word, but I disliked LeBron. People would talk about him and be like, "Yo, don't talk about LeBron. It's Kobe." I'm such a diehard Kobe fan that I was like, "Yo, don't even talk to me about him." How dare he be compared? But you know what, man? I think I've grown and matured, and we do have to give him his flowers because he's put in a lot of work. And you know what I really like about him? Now I'm ranting is the fact that he's professional. He flops for sure. Come on, sorry LeBron if you're watching this. He's an actor. He was Space Jam too. You know what I'm saying? But
terrible actor. But yeah, go ahead.
But he has a lot of poise on the court where he's not gonna really talk a lot. He's gonna try to just show his skill. And I feel like Kobe, he got that from Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm lying. Kobe was probably talking trash low key, but he let his game speak for himself.
Yeah, I know. I love LeBron, man, and especially what he's done for the city of LA, man. It's and for every city. I mean, what he did for Cleveland, and just being able to bring back some hope to Miami, doing all that, it's just it's respectable, and I love his game. I have like 3 of his jerseys. I still love I love the guy.
Oh man,
but when it comes into that whole Kobe LeBron thing, then I get a little more biased, because it's all I know. But here's my thing. I think we'll never know, first of all, because it's 3 different generations.
Yeah, of course.
Like MJ, sure, he was a GOAT of his generation.
Yeah.
And people want to be like, well, he was playing with like electricians and plumbers because look at all the people he played against, blah, blah, blah. But it was just the GOAT of his generation. Yeah. Same thing as soon as Kobe got in the league and, in the early 2000s, he was a GOAT of this generation now.
Yeah.
Now we have LeBron James in the 2000, the 10s and all that. Like that now that's his generation for him to be able to grow that talent.
The baton had to be passed.
Yeah, and I think, and it's crazy to see that he's LeBron. I mean, the longevity of his game is insane. To see incredible. Like some of the kids that he was like playing against. Like I saw a picture the other day, and it was LeBron like already in the NBA, like one of his like early years.
Yeah,
and then he's like taking a picture with like kid Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
and
and Gary Payton II. He played against Gary Payton, and now he's played against Gary Payton II. So dang, he's been in the league way too long. He's played with
like sets of like father.
But would you say his longevity is based on the fact that like a lot of players now are doing what old school players weren't doing? They're missing games to rest. They're taking time off so that their careers could be longer.
Right.
When Kobe was in the league, he was playing all 82 games.
No days off.
He broken finger, hurt stomach. I think that has a lot.
Yeah, it had a lot to do with it. Just load management, what they called it. Yeah, a lot of guys take days off just to kind of try to recover and do it again. But also LeBron, I think he spends over like $1 million a year on his body just to take care of his physical health. That. Yeah, so.
I wish I could do that right now. Maybe I wouldn't be so fat.
Yeah. And he's a billionaire too. He's doing a lot. So he has his hands all over the place.
He's a businessman.
Yeah, he is. So he it's respectable, but at the end of the day, when it comes to gameplay and when it comes to the kind of person and the Mamba mentality, that killer instinct, nobody had it like Kobe had it. Yeah, nope. And I even believe that he could probably beat MJ in a 1-on-1.
Me too. I don't care. I don't care what none of you old people say.
Yeah.
Kobe was gonna beat MJ.
Yeah, and MJ has admitted that too. He's like, if there's one person that can give me like, like he can give me the sauce, like, be like, like par to par with the game that we are if we play each other. Yeah. It's probably gonna be Kobe. Like, there's nobody. He's like, he said, if I want to have fun, I'll play with LeBron, but if I want to win, I'm playing with Kobe.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
so that was what I was stuck with, and I was like, you know what, that kind of makes him a little better, right? Because Kobe didn't care what he had to do to get better. And sometimes, he did a lot of jerk stuff, like talking bad about other players and stuff. But he had to do it to mold them and to kind of be like, if you're not at my level, just step off, because he was getting
he wasn't taking no laziness.
Yeah, he was practicing at like 3, 4 in the morning. He wasn't leaving until like 10 at night. Like he was. So
you see, man, I'm sorry if I'm tough on you sometimes.
That's Mamba.
It's just we gotta win. You know what I'm saying? Mamba mentality, baby. Mamba mentality.
Look at the fit. I even got the Mamba Day IDs.
Swag.
Had to pull them out for Mamba Day.
Man, there you go, man. I love that. Kobe was definitely my.
So this was right before his statue unveiling that we're recording this.
Yeah,
it's probably happening right now, or it's about to happen.
So we're a week late. Yeah, on the pod.
What pose do you think they're gonna do for the statue?
Great question.
So
I saw that too.
Yeah, social media's been like a thing. What do you think?
So honestly, all the options that were presented on that Instagram photo were great choices, iconic movements. I think it's either gonna be his fadeaway, which he was known for, or What were some other options again? God, I'm blanking.
One of the options was that dunk that he did, I think, in like the All-Star game. Then there was one where it was like the jersey tug.
Ooh, that's
and then there was a
good.
championship one where he's on the scoreboard, where he's on the scoreboard table. He's like with the ball on one hand, and then I think they even said with Gigi in one.
I just got the chills, bro. I literally legit just got the chills right now thinking about those moments.
Yeah.
My favorite out of all of those is either I love when he's stretching his arms out.
Yeah.
When they won, but what really symbolizes him to me is when he would grab his jersey. I can't think of any other player that would do that all the time. Or they should have added the one where he's biting his jersey. Yeah, but that aggressiveness.
You knew you were in trouble if he was biting his jersey.
Facts.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it has to be the fadeaway, the jersey tug, or it would even be cool to see him like to put a statue of like him and Gigi sitting next to each other. You know that picture where she's laughing, he's like kissing her, he's like kissing her head, and then have like an extra seat where people can go sit and take a picture with that statue. That would be something that'd be kind of cool too, to kind of see that little bench seating. Yeah, or both. Yeah, that'd be cool too.
That would be beautiful.
Kind of a bigger tribute to the city of LA. But either way, I think it's gonna be good.
Question: did you cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like when these things happen to celebrities and stuff, you know, we don't idolize people and stuff. We understand that we're all human. And I get sad when things happen to humans in general. But when I see celebrity things, you know, it's upsetting. But when Kobe died, I didn't have a chance to cry in that moment because it was my friend's wedding. Like legit, I'm a groomsman. We're getting ready. I'm pinning the flower on him and stuff. I didn't really do that, but I'm just painting the picture. And then they're like, "Yo, did you hear? Kobe died." And we were like 2 miles from where it happened. Wow. And so like we were all kind of like sad and happy at the same time, bittersweet day. Right. And then it wasn't until like maybe a few days later that like I'm watching these videos being played of him and stuff where I felt the emotion. I had to cry.
The interviews with Shaq and all that.
All of that. All of them crying. All the NBA stars crying.
Was the groom a Kobe fan too?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dang. Yeah, he was definitely. I know.
That's tough.
I want to ask him how I should call him.
Married on the day that Kobe died. I should call him right now
and be like, "Yo, how did you feel on your wedding day?"
That is wild.
Yeah, but
gotta do it next time.
Yeah, maybe you could just send your response in the comments, Gus.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's crazy. Like to see that, like how, like that'd be terrible. Like think of your wedding and you think of Kobe's death at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Or get reminded of it every year, right? But I was actually, my sister and my brother-in-law were moving out, I think, of their apartment that day. And we were going to go help them that day to go move out. And we're driving to their house. And my wife just tells me, like, we're driving. I mean, I have the phone on the GPS, so I can't. I mean, and I'm driving, so I'm not looking at my phone. Yeah. And my wife just tells me, Kobe died? I was like, quit playing. Like, don't play with that. And she's not like, oh, I don't know. I just saw it right now. I was like, what do you mean you saw it right now? Who's telling? Like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, she's like, oh no, I just got on Instagram and like everyone's saying that like Kobe died. I was like, nah, like no, for real. It's like stop playing. And she's like, I don't know if it's true or not. Like she doesn't know. Like she's not big on sports, but she knows that I love Kobe. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. It just says that Kobe died. I was like, nah. And I'm like trying to flip on the radio and I'm like trying to see what happened. And we're almost there. So I'm like, the anxiety is now killing me. I'm like, I need a park. Like I need to confirm this. And sure enough, as soon as I pull in, I'm like a park all over, bro. And people are like, oh, it's speculation. I think they even said it's speculation that like Derek Fisher and people were like on the plane with him and things like that. Like a lot of rumors were coming out of it. And I was like, or Rick Fox or something like that. I think it was Rick Fox. I was on the plane with him and this and that. I'm like, oh my goodness, this might be the worst thing to ever happen. Yeah. But yeah, they ended up saying it was Kobe, Gigi, and a few of her friends, basketball teammates and their parents. And so yeah, it was sad. I don't think I got to process either because we're there and we're trying to help them move out. And at the same time, my brother-in-law, you know, he's a huge Kobe fan too. So we just look at each other and we're just like, dang, like it really
happened,
man. I'm like,
and the fact that it was with his daughter too makes it even worse, bro. So young,
her whole life ahead of her, and she had a great future too. She was a baller.
Oh yeah, she could hoop.
Yeah.
Dang. Yo, your brother-in-law probably has Kobe's on right now.
Yeah. Well, he always got Kobe's on. Shout out Juan.
Yeah, I actually saw that he had the Grinches on today.
Yeah. He had to for today. You know, had to pull out the Kobe's. So but that was sad, man.
Well. You know,
his legacy lives on forever.
Sure does. I'm gonna tell my son about him.
Yep.
Damn, man, that was sad, bro. Now I don't know where to go with this, man.
I'm bummed out.
Oh, man. All right, let's spice this up now.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Should we talk about the Super Bowl, or you want to talk about something else?
Let's talk about Super Bowl,
Yeah.
man. I'm excited.
For all you viewers that don't like sports, sorry, we'll get into something different in a minute. But the Super Bowl is actually for a lot of people who aren't even really sports fans. Like a lot of people, it's one of the most viewed, if not the most viewed event
this year more than
in
ever
the United States. So wives, daughters, people who don't care about sports, everyone tends to watch it.
Why? Tell us why.
I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, I think it probably has to do with the fact that Beyonce performs, The Weeknd performs. You know, I think a lot of times it's really about the halftime show.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean? Why? Oh, why else?
You really don't know why?
I do, but I'm gonna let you go first, and then we'll segue into my idea because I know what you're about to say.
Taylor Swift.
The Swifties. Are you a Swiftie?
Every Swiftie is going to be tuning into the Super Bowl just to get those shots of Taylor Swift celebrating after every 30 seconds.
Yeah, man. Everything is so rigged. Everything is rigged, bro. It's all promo, bro. It's marketing.
All of a sudden, the hype around, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And,
Taylor's like, should I get another boyfriend I can write a breakup song about?
For real. But, I appreciate that Travis Kelce put Taylor Swift on the map.
You're about to make a lot of people mad right now, bro.
Nobody knew who Taylor Swift was. I thought we left her back in 2007.
Oh, yeah. No one. Yeah. I know it's not like she had like the highest gross tour of all time for the past like 5 years in a row. Yeah. Who's Taylor Swift?
More now just because of she's with Travis Kelce.
I know,
she had to piggyback to kind of get her career up and running,
Is Travis the one who just retired, or is he that? No, just like.
Did you hear the conspiracy about that though?
Nah, tell me.
About Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
No, I don't know. Say, what is it?
So Travis Kelce's number is 87. That's his player number. And Taylor Swift.
Was it her album name like 87 or something like that?
Is it? I don't know.
Okay, never mind. I don't know
about Taylor Swift. Just about her songs.
Sorry, guys.
You're in the room with your boyfriend. He's upset. He's going off about something that you said. You never know your story like I do.
Or out of style.
Some of those lyrics wrong.
Yeah,
I think it's "You're on the Phone."
I think most of those lyrics you said wrong, but we get the point. Yeah.
But her favorite number is 13.
Okay.
And they're saying that if you take away. If there's 100%, you take away 87, which is Travis Kelce's number, you're left with 13.
That's stupid.
Taylor Swift is also going to be in Japan doing her Eras tour or whatever.
Like the day before.
The day before.
Yeah.
You know how long the flight is from there to here?
13 hours?
13 hours from there to Las Vegas. Brock Purdy's number, which is the opposing quarterback, his number is 13. So it seems like it's all just kind of just like
and the Friday before that is Friday the 13th. Nah, I don't know if that's true actually, but that would have been crazy.
The Super Bowl's the 11th.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But it's February 11, 2/11. 2 plus 11 is 13.
Oh my God, OCD.
No, that was actually a thing though. I'm trying to like pretend like I just made it up. No, but they actually said that.
Oh, wow,
okay. February 11 is 2 plus 11 is 13. So there was just like, it's all just meant to be. It's part of the script. The script is playing perfectly and blah, blah, blah. So
people want to just connect something to something, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
But it is rigged for sure. I'm sure they were like, Taylor, look, you haven't had a boyfriend in a long time. We're going to give you $5 million. Just stick around for the season. You'll have a good time. You'll watch some football games. And he's not a bad looking guy.
Yeah. You know how much value she brought to NFL because she was.
How much?
They said that she brought to the NFL, she brought like $331.5 million worth of value to the NFL just because she's at the games watching Travis Kelce and this and that.
Because so many more viewers are watching now?
Yeah,
all exactly. The Swifties are watching?
It's either that, it could be like gear, because like apparel, people want to buy like Travis Kelce jerseys now just because of Taylor Swift, like things like that.
Oh,
like random things that she brought that much value to the league because of that.
She did to the league and for the team what Eminem did to the Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe.
Kind of, sort of. Not, I don't think it was as grand of a scale,
not, no,
but yeah. There's nothing in comparison right now or that I can remember. But a lot of people were saying that, yo, what's the deal? Like, because it was funny because I was watching one Chiefs game, I think it was, and they were playing like I think they were playing the Dolphins or something, and then somebody scored the touchdown. And you know how like football is a lot about the celebrations. Like we as sports fans, you want to see the celebration, like how crazy they get or how funny it is or how cool it is or whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody scored a touchdown and they're about to celebrate, and the camera just pans to Taylor Swift. And I was like, oh my goodness, why is she always got to be in the shot?
She's
and
just
like,
cheering, huh?
Yeah. And all the sports fans are kind of like, why does it always have to be about Taylor Swift? She's not even a sports fanatic. She's literally just like,
she's just a pop star, bro. She's the queen of pop, bro.
I guess. And so another, I think somebody at the Grammys was like saying, I think the
Grammys just happened like a couple days ago, right?
Yeah. So somebody that was hosting, whoever was hosting, I don't know, I didn't watch it. But they were saying like, oh well, now every time that Taylor Swift gets announced or nominated or she wins something, we're just gonna pan away from her to somebody else, like an ex football players, and they pan to like Terry Crews.
Oh yeah, I did see
like,
that.
They're like, how does it feel?
Noah Trevor, the comedian.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
black
right.
comedian. That's what that was on Instagram.
Yeah, so
that's funny.
Yeah, they were like, just to get the taste of your own medicine.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that was funny, but it's just it goes to show that it's kind of like, it's so true that it's kind of, every touchdown it was always like pan to her. Something happened, pan to Travis Kelce, pan to her, and it was like, what is the point? Like, play doesn't even have nothing to do with it. But.
I love it because I'm a Swiftie, low key. But speaking about the Grammys, one thing that I thought was really interesting. By the way, I love music, so this is like my topic right here. But Miley Cyrus. Crazy Miley Cyrus won her first Grammy ever. She's been in the industry since she was a kid, right? A long time. But what I think is interesting and what's going around is the fact that she won her Grammy on her song Flowers. I think that's the name of the song, which she kind of took from Bruno Mars. Yeah, Bruno Mars has a song. Do you know what I'm talking about? If not, let me remind you.
Remind me.
I should have bought her flowers
and held her hand. And I gave her all my hours when I had the chance.
So that song. Okay, my ears. So that song, she took that similar melody and similar lyrics, and basically was saying that I could buy my own flowers. I don't know how the song goes, right?
Oh yeah, I think I have.
But she won a Grammy. Bruno's probably mad right now, right? I heard he was already upset.
Is that just a conspiracy, or that's something that was like confirmed that's what she did, like just steal her?
No, I think it's obvious. I mean, you hear Bruno's song and then you hear her song, and it's like, dude, similar melody, and she's responding to his lyrics. He's saying I should have bought her flowers and held her hand, and she's saying I could buy my own flowers and do all that on my own, basically. So
he said like, I could buy my own flowers and don't hold my hand.
And like, I don't need a whole
I should have bought you flowers. I can buy myself flowers and held your hand, and I can hold my own head. Should have gave you all my hours. Talk to myself for hours. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. I can take myself dancing.
But so that's going around. Where did she deserve the Grammy?
Is this her? So this is her first ever Grammy.
It's her first Grammy. That's crazy. I know, right? We should have just gave it to Taylor Swift.
It's crazy, huh? Because this wasn't even at the peak of her career. Is this? I don't think it's considered a peak of her career, right? Because she kind of fell off, and we didn't really hear about Miley for a while, except for when the song came out.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, like, you just win a Grammy after all this. Is wild.
I know, man. There's a lot of good artists, and we won't get into all of them, but you guys should look into the results because some really cool artists won Grammys this year. Going back to the Super Bowl, what kind of foods do you like to eat during the Super Bowl?
Pizza, wings, nachos. Give me some hot dogs. Even a good steak. I think I've done before.
Okay. Carne asada, compa.
Yeah, carnita asada con guacamole.
Hey, full honesty and transparency, my stomach is aching now out of hunger because if you just saying all of those things, I'm hungry.
What are your predictions? Let's go with that. Super Bowl, Kansas City Chiefs and 49ers. By the time this airs, game's already going to be over, but you can refer to this and see if we actually got even remotely close. And you'll know because it might be completely off. So we're going to just go with our blind predictions.
You want to know my prediction?
49ers.
I'll say mine and then you say yours.
Okay, first, who you got winning?
Who I got winning because the NFL is rigged and it's all about money. And the 49ers are my team's rival. because I'm a Cowboy fan. Kansas City Chiefs are going to win it again because they need to make this bread. Sorry.
We just lost all our viewers by you saying you're a Cowboy fan.
Well, what team do you love?
I'm a Bills fan.
Oh my God! Where are they from again?
Bills Mafia.
They're from Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York.
Oh, okay. No one who's watching knows where the Bills are from. I think Kansas City's gonna win. Who do you think?
As much as I want the 49ers to win, because I feel like everybody's over the Chiefs winning every single time, especially because for me, the Chiefs had a terrible year. Like they had a very mediocre, like subpar team this year, and performances was just absolute garbage. And then all of a sudden they just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden you're winning playoff games. All of a sudden you're in the Super Bowl. Like I don't know. You can't
Taylor Swift.
You can't get more. Yeah, obviously scripted than that. And I feel like the league is kind of like, oh, we're making so much money off of this. Let's keep them on, giving them screen time. So for that reason, I want the 49ers to win. So I'm going to be rooting for the 49ers. They deserve it. They're scrappers.
But you think Kansas City's going to win?
I think so. But I'm still going to go 49ers just to not jinxing. Well, that probably would be jinxing. We don't even believe in jinxing.
We sure don't.
Yeah,
so we'll probably cut
either
that.
Either way, it's just but
I'll put a friendly wager on it.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Let's do we don't have to bet money because we're broke. No, just like let's bet something like if Kansas City wins, you have to take a shot of Da Bomb hot sauce.
Oh, nope.
Have you ever had it before?
No, but I don't do spicy food.
That's the point.
No, but I see you act
consequence.
You act like I haven't seen hot ones and like people are dying
not a
because
shot.
of that specific sauce.
Not
I'm not eating that sauce for any kind of money in the world.
Chicken.
Doesn't do nothing for me. I'm not doing it.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I don't do spicy food to begin with. So for you to just put me from nothing all of a sudden to boom.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and tell all our viewers right now, we will have a hot sauce chicken wing video coming soon. We got to do it. Do it for the audience, man.
Soon. Let's get Hot Ones to sponsor us.
If they don't sponsor us, I'll just get a bunch of Hot Ones stuff and we'll do it. We'll ask each other questions while we eat wings and nos vamos a enchilar.
That's not fair though. Our tolerance is a lot different.
No, I don't eat a lot of chili anymore because of my gastritis.
Yeah, but you can tolerate it.
Because I'm a man.
Okay.
Because I'm a man.
That's my Nicaraguan half that doesn't.
That's your what?
That can't do my Nicaraguan side. They can't do.
Just say the first part of that.
Nicaraguan.
No, just the first part of that. Okay, cool, man. Cool.
Nope.
Anyway.
Yeah, but my dad's Nicaraguan, and he, from what I know, he probably would die like with ketchup or something. He don't do spice at all.
Sweet.
Like if you give him a hot Cheeto, he'd probably die.
Hold on, man. I'm feeling a little hot. I'm gonna take my sweater off really quickly. Okay. 1 second.
Drum roll. Oh, he's shirtless. Okay. Rep him Dodgers and Lakers. I see you, boy.
Kobe though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Kobe.
We went to that game together.
We sure did.
Give me some, right?
I just want to touch my hand. That's fine.
Yeah, that was a good game, man. That drone show afterward was fire.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was a dope game.
I had a good time. Then I met that TikToker, Legend Forever.
Who?
Had a conversation with that TikToker, Legend Forever.
Is he like like Kobe videos or what?
No. He's he makes videos with his daughter and his girlfriend. I don't think they're married, and they're always like at Target and stuff, and they're like really popular TikTokers. They probably have like 20 million followers on TikTok or whatever. And he's always wearing a hat, but they're pretty funny. So Lily and I saw him, and he like got closer to us, and I didn't really want to talk to him because I don't want to make him uncomfortable. I'm sure everyone does that, right? But I was like, well, he got closer, so let me just.
But you did it anyway.
I did. I was like, hey, man, we're fans, man. We watch all your videos. My wife's a fan. He said, what's up? And my wife was like, where's your girlfriend? And he was like, I left her at the house. And I judged him and walked away.
So he was there by himself?
Yeah. I think, with someone, I don't know, one of his friends or something. But
shout out to Legend Forever.
Legend Forever.
Because we know you're watching this.
I hope so. Hey, we should get him on. If we can get him on, that'd be cool, huh?
Yeah. Be like, how's the TikTok life?
Help us get there. We'll give you equity. No, I'm just
So yeah, this will be a fun weekend, man. We got the statue unveiling today.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah,
we're gonna eat good food on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of food, you love pizza?
Yeah, I love pizza.
Have you had New York pizza?
Oh, buddy, I got mixed feelings about New York pizza, but yes, I've had it.
I do too. I went to Brooklyn a couple years ago, and the pizza's not that good. I don't know where they're getting pizza from, but New York pizza is overrated unless I feel like, wait, I'm about to get jumped, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, my New Yorker son.
New Yorkers, come for him.
Hey, son, your pizza not that good, son.
I always say son for everything, huh? That's so true.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Nah, but yeah, the pizza wasn't. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't like, you know, it didn't live up to the hype. Like, people say, you want the best pizza? Go to New York. I'm sure there's a lot of LA spots that have like way better pizza.
Yeah.
I actually follow that guy. What's his name? Dave
Portnoy.
Yeah.
Barstool.
Yeah, Barstool Sports. They have some good ratings, so I want to try some spots he's been to.
Yeah, we got some great pizza here, man.
Yeah.
Little Caesars.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we from the streets, baby. We don't need that high quality. You give us $5 pizza.
Yo, they've upped their game.
Yeah, we should.
Don't sleep on Little Caesars.
Nah, don't judge them either.
How long did you go for? You said you went a couple years ago?
Yeah. I just went to visit the headquarters of the Jehovah's Witnesses. And I went for the weekend, and they were closing their Brooklyn location and stuff. So we were there for a few days. Got to see the city, went to Manhattan, and ate at a couple different places. Yeah, it was nice, man. It was a nice time. Brooklyn's actually pretty cool. Like, the picture I had in my head that it was like super ghetto. It's really not.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Depends what part of
that's
Brooklyn
true, huh?
you're at.
Everywhere you go is.
Yeah, so I was in.
Oh, you lived in Brooklyn for a while, huh?
Yeah. So I went for like 3 months, one summer, came back for 8 months, and then I went back for a year, and I stayed over there. So I was doing volunteer work. For about total of like a little over less than a year and a half.
Yeah.
Lived in Brooklyn Heights, right near the East River there, right near the Brooklyn Bridge, and across from the Manhattan skyline, and also we had a beautiful view, and I hated it.
But you tried a lot of pizza places?
So I had like the ones that the locals would recommend to me, which was like, I don't know if these are good ones, but like Grimaldi's Pizza, Front Street Pizza, like Joe's Pizza. Like, I think Joe's Pizza was like somewhere where like Spider-Man was filmed or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They said stuff like that. Yeah. So it was a lot of known places like near Central Park and like all these places where they're like, oh, they got good New York pizza. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the hype. I could see why it could be good pizza, but I didn't see the hype as like, I'm going to New York, I'm probably going to have the best pizza in the world. Like, no, it wasn't like that for me.
Yeah. You weren't like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever felt that way. And all my New York people are probably gonna hate me right now, but I'm sorry, I just couldn't. And then living there compared to being in LA is just such a different experience. Were you able to feel that?
Oh yeah, man. You could tell that people's lifestyle is much. They live fast. They move. They're on the move. They're on the move so much that they don't respect the lights. They just cross the street. Yeah, you could really feel that it's like a hustle. It's a hustle place to live.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. Like, people just knocking you over with their shoulder. Like, if you're not even on the right side of the sidewalk, they're just like, you could take it, like a stampede.
Oh no!
Because of how fast. There's not enough hours in the day to do everything out there, because everything is either like 30,000 different lines of subways underground, or it's like one-way streets in the neighborhoods, because it's so like it's so just crowded, and the lifestyle is just so much faster compared to LA.
Yeah,
we're more chill, laid back, and sure, we have
slower pace.
Yeah, we have traffic or whatever, but I mean, everything that we have is very convenient in the valley, whatever. So it's always like, it's slower. Yeah, like you said, slower pace. You can chill by the beach and things like that. Like, you can't do that over there. Like,
yeah, I love where we live, but there's always pros and cons to everything. What a lot of New Yorkers hate about LA is the fact that they feel like a lot of people are fake. A lot of people are all about this, being a star, and they do whatever they need to do to get to where they need to be and things like that. And New Yorkers feel like they like keep it real. That's what they say. They keep it so real that like they'll tell you something even if it hurts your feelings, because it's they're keeping it real.
Right.
So it's just I don't know.
They should have a RIP podcast over there, because they're keeping it real.
Yo, what's up? We're recruiting. We're recruiting.
I have a buddy out there in New York. His name is also Mike, and he always tells me, he's like everything that you guys have going on in LA, like, we did it first. It was like trends or like
hater.
Like saying all this stuff.
Yeah, but we did it better.
Right. I'm like, yeah, right, buddy. No, I don't know. But yeah, because they're like, they're saying that's like the mecca of like everything out there. So it's kind of like, okay, like I can see why you're so proud of what it is. But yeah, like we're going back to like the whole like thought it was ghetto or whatever. There's parts of Brooklyn that are not as nice. When you're in Brooklyn Heights near the Brooklyn Bridge and all that, sure, it's nice because it's very touristy or whatever. But once you get into like deep into Brooklyn, like going to like the Barclays Center and like all that, like it is not a nice area to be at. I was with a friend one time and he got like low key mugged.
What?
Yeah, like we were walking by. We had just gone to go look at like the scenery and go look at Barclays Center and like go to do all the touristy stuff there was to do. So we went on the subway because we didn't have cars. We were doing volunteer work, so we got flown out there and we were just so we're walking around there. And then at one point it was like 4 of us and like 3 of us decided like well let's get some Buffalo Wild Wings and we'll get some wings and then we'll take it back to our place and just hang out and kick it. So we went into Buffalo Wild Wings, but one of our buddies was like, I'll wait out here for you guys. So he's like, all right. So I mean, it was a small place, so we're kind of like, all right, cool. Like we'll get the wings and we'll dip. We went inside, and then as soon as we come out, my friend is like startled. He's like, all right, let's go. And I was like, yo, what happened, bro? He's like, I just got mugged. And I was like, what? Like, it's broad daylight. Like, there's people walking by. He's like, yeah, literally somebody just came out and he had like a little like knife in his pocket. And he put it up to me. He said, hey, yo, I'm not going to like, don't make this a scene. Yeah. Like, just give me whatever money you got. I was like, so he just took everything. He's like, no, I had like $15 in my wallet. So he just took the $15.
Oh, that dude came up.
Yeah. He's like, and he just like walked away. Like, he didn't even run or anything. He just like walked away. And I was like, I'm not going to fight him because he had a knife to like my stomach. He was like just casually, it was like nothing. Like he just walked away, turned the corner, and he was gone. I was like, you didn't say nothing. He's like, what is he gonna say in the moment? I was like, yeah, but it was crazy. So it was like,
I thought you were gonna say that he went up to him and he threw a mug at his face. It was like, but he got mugged. No, but it was a knife. Yo, that's dangerous. Yeah, dang. I'm glad your friend's okay though.
Yeah,
some people are crazy. They might just
it could have been worse. Yep,
for sure.
But yeah, so that wasn't nice. And ever since that, we always went out in a bigger group. So we just knew not to go that deep into into Brooklyn or whatever. So we just kind of stayed like, the outskirts of it or in the main like touristy areas. But yeah, it was and
crazy, to be reasonable, man, I mean, you find that anywhere. It's that way of living, that life, the way people are. That's everywhere. Yeah,
you can't be safe.
The ghetto is everywhere.
Yeah, you can't be too safe anywhere.
There's a ghetto in Beverly Hills, bro.
You live in a nice area here.
You know what? I thought it was nice.
Right, so relatively nice, and look what happened.
I'm in Chatsworth, and I have the Citizen app, and I see a lot of things, and I'm like, yo, maybe it's not as safe out here. Yeah. But I thought about it. When I lived in Panorama City, which is considered the ghetto, a bunch of apartment buildings, a lot of the raza, my cultures around there and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened, Not really. Some things happened, but like not a lot of robberies. And I started thinking to myself, poor people don't really steal from poor people. They want to steal from rich people.
Right.
Why would they steal from a poor person? They're not going to get. They're going to risk it and not get nothing from
not
it.
Get the good quality stuff.
So I guess it makes sense why maybe there's some things that happen more in these nicer areas, but it's still relatively nice. Like, it's still pretty peaceful. We live across the street from a school, and so when I'm working, like I hear the kids playing in the background, brings some nostalgia to me. So there's a lot of pleasantries, but
then you also got jacked not too long ago.
Man, it took my converter from my car.
Catalytic converter just gone, just like that.
See what I'm saying? That's but crazy. Maybe I should get a nicer car because Toyotas just get jacked.
And that's yeah.
Maybe I should get a Tesla like you.
There we go. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Steal the whole battery?
Yeah, exactly.
Literally the whole car. So
Yeah, you're just gonna have to steal the whole car.
Yeah, there's too much technology.
Which has a tracker and GPS and all that. But anyway.
No, but that's crazy. That's true that you said that because that day I was like literally, like you live in a nice area and you got jackies. I'm like, well, yeah, all the people that need something, they're gonna go to the nice areas to steal it. And I was like, oh, you're right. And these guys have it down to like a science. Like these guys already have like a time. Like these guys can steal it in what, 2-3 minutes?
3 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They have to cut. Actually, I don't know the process, and if I did, I wouldn't say it out loud. Right. Yeah, man. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Kind of like where you live, it just happens. These things happen. Dang, man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but it happens everywhere. So
was your friend Mike?
What? Huh?
Was it Mike that almost got mugged?
Nah.
No. Oh, I wanted to say something. Yo, Mike, it's nice to meet you, man. Maybe I'll meet you one day in person. But LA weather is way better than New York weather.
Yeah.
It don't snow over here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll edit that because I want your friend to beat me up.
Nah, he'll be fine with it. No. But yeah,
Hugs.
definitely weather was it was bad. Summers are hot and humid, humid. Like here we have a little bit of humidity, but it's mostly, towards a little bit towards the drier side. Yeah. But over there it's like muggy, humid type hot.
Sticky.
Yeah, sticky. Like get out the shower and you're already like sweating sticky and all that stuff. And then the winters are even worse, I think, because over there it was like, I think the coldest that it got for me was like 22 degrees, which I'm sure they've gotten worse, so I can't, I'm not complaining or whatever, but 22 degrees, it felt like 12. And then because you're in the city, like these buildings create wind tunnels, so now your face is being burnt off with how cold the wind is hitting your face. And because you're also in the city and there's a lot of people, all this snow becomes like black slush. So you're walking literally in like a black slushy of. That's
weird.
It was kind of gross. So my imagine one of the worst things that I wouldn't even wish upon my worst enemy is wet socks. So imagine just walking around with wet socks. Nobody likes wet socks, man.
Nope.
Feet going and all that stuff. So I think for me that was like what was. It was hard to get through that. Yeah. Because no matter how many layers you put, you're freezing cold. You had to like pretty much cover just like not your eyeball. I mean, I don't know. Those people are probably used to it now, the New Yorkers. But for me, I mean, coming from California, that was a reality check.
California love. Yo, let's spice it up or what?
Let's
spice this pod up.
What are we spicing it up with?
I have a challenge for you, or it's like I guess a TikTok challenge, but not really for TikTok. I want you, since last episode we talked about your sense of smell and how if you get air, maybe you can still taste really well, and also your limitations we spoke about.
Limitations. Is that like a handicap?
Nah, man. Yeah, hey, you should get a handicap placard. They come handy.
I should.
Let's blindfold you, and I'll put a product in front of you. And you can try and guess what it is. See if your senses are still present.
Okay. I like that.
Essentially, I guess that's the rule. I'll just put it in front of you. You'll taste it. You'll try and guess what it is. And at the end, we'll see how many guesses you got correct.
Okay. How many are we doing?
We'll do like 6.
Do you have enough drinks to do 6?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep. So
let's do it.
So we'll just get ready now, and then we'll come back.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Ah! All right, I'm ready. All right, so this is drink number 1. This has been placed right in front of me with a straw, and I have to figure out what this is. That's a lot of gas. I don't know. This is weird. I'm like a big advocate for Coca-Cola, especially Coca-Cola over Pepsi. And this is doing nothing for me. And if I guess it's wrong, it's going to make me look bad. I'm going to guess Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
This kind of thing is making me realize how much I might be missing out on life. Whoa. I think that's got to be an energy drink. I'm going to guess Red Bull Original. Okay. That's my final guess, final answer. Drink number 3. I look stupid. There was no carbonation. I'm going to guess this tastes familiar. And it only tastes familiar because I feel like this is one of the only drinks I've ever, without gas, that I kind of like that I've had before. I'm going to guess. I got nothing else to go with. I'm going to go with Green Tea Arizona.
Okay. Moving on.
Final answer. This is hard. Drink Number 4. Is he here? No, down. Is he here already?
Right there. A little right there.
I knew it. Oh.
Yo, what's your guess?
Oh, what is that?
Hey man, here's an Oh my god.
What was that? That just salt water? Or what is that?
You would spit out salt water?
Like a pound of salt with like a cup of water. That's what it tastes like.
Oh, you can taste the salt. That's good.
Oh, what was that?
You still don't know?
Ugh. Like that's an actual. Ooh. That's an actual drink? Ugh. Yo, I need something, bro. This taste is disgusting. Oh, that gave me chills. My eyes are watering.
Here, man. Check this, man. This will be good for you. It's in a 2 liter, so you could definitely enjoy it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man.
It better not be back to back. Oh, it's in a straw. Is this the next one I'm supposed to guess?
Well, you might as well.
It's either ginger ale or Sprite.
Okay.
Can't believe you would do that to me. Oh.
Here you go. Go ahead and grab that straw.
Oh, you messed me up with that one. Oh, it's a small one. What is this? This is supposed to be...
Taste it, man. It's good for you, man. It's nothing nasty.
Apple juice? That's my guess.
Okay.
So we're going to do a reveal now?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
All right, say
Oh, that made me cry. Oh. All right. That was all the drinks. We're going to bring out drink number 1. So my guess was Diet Pepsi.
Okay. Justin's gonna be so mad at you.
Was it Coke Zero? No wonder, though. I don't like Diet Coke. She won't be mad at me because we're Coke Zero fans, not Diet Coke. But okay, I almost guessed it. I almost had it. I was very bubbly. Drink number 2. What was my guess? Was Red Bull original? Was it the energy drink one? Cactus Cooler.
Cactus Cooler, one of the most underrated sodas
hold
of all
on.
time.
I could have swore that was an energy drink. Green tea Arizona was drink number 3. Just bring it in.
Ta-da!
Let's go. I actually got one. This is nostalgic. Actually brought me back to my high school days, man.
Fire. Healthy, tasty.
Drink number 4. Was this the nasty one?
What was your guess?
Salt water? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the pound of salt in a cup of water or something. Oh, you gotta try this.
Nah, man.
Try it. You gotta try it too. Oh, that was disgusting.
I ain't no sissy.
Can't believe. Do it.
I need some rice, baby.
Yeah, right. But the face you just made on camera. All right, number 5. I thought it was that the Sprite one? More towards ginger ale. Let's see what it is.
Ba-da.
Ginger ale. Okay.
You didn't say zero sugar.
Yeah, that's right. 0 sugar, but I got it. I got in the realm. Was that the last one?
Nope.
Oh. I guessed one more after that?
Yep.
Where did I get? Oh, apple juice.
Apple
I thought it was apple juice. Was it apple juice?
Close your eyes.
Come on. Give me the apple juice.
Ta-da.
Really?
Wine.
Okay. Stella Rosa tropical mango. Huh. Interesting.
2 out of 6.
It was fruity. 2 for 6. That's a third. 33.33%. My nose functions. Let's go. All right.
Way to be a trooper, man.
Nice. You gonna get it back. This is coming back to him, and it's going back to him bad. Oh, man.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
I can't get that taste out of my mouth.
You probably really can't get that taste out of your mouth. So that was funny. That was fun.
In the back of my mind, I really was.
We're back.
I really thought we're back.
Yeah.
I really thought you weren't gonna do something like that to me, and you did it. In the back of my mind, I was
Sorry,
like,
man.
He might do it, but I'm like, at the end of the day, he might not.
You're like, he's
Sure
a good
enough,
guy. No, I'm not.
You came and you targeted me.
I had to, bro. You know, I wanted to see. I used a lot of beverages that I felt like would be familiar to you. You know, I got it wrong. I knew it was Coke Zero, and for some reason, because I ordered really quickly, I put Diet Coke, and so I wanted you to feel familiar, and but then I wanted to throw you off because I didn't want you knowing or having a familiarity with it to be the reason why you guessed it right, because then we're not really testing your senses.
Right.
So I said, let me throw something in there that's gonna like throw them off, but also,
Yeah, but now wreck me.
Bro, it worked out. Your senses, in my opinion, need some work because soy sauce is so specifically like. Nothing tastes like soy sauce except for soy sauce.
That's no.
So the fact that you did not guess it,
like I disagree.
you said a ball of salt.
Here's what I think. I think because our mind associates the look of it to the taste. So you knew what it looked like, so you took a sip, and then you were like, "Yeah, it's so distinct." But in that moment, I'm thinking soda, and all of a sudden I took a big chug, thinking it's another soda, and all of a sudden it just became this like. It felt like it was just like I was drinking liquid salt.
See, although I agree to a certain degree, vision and does connect to our taste and stuff, but I think that's more for you because you don't have a scent. So like if you were to blindfold me and do it for me, I would guess them all probably correctly except for Coke and Pepsi.
We're gonna do it next time. We're gonna do it next time for you to see if that theory is correct.
Have you ever walked around and I know we're deep into the pod and we'll end it soon, but have you ever walked around, smelled something and said, "Oh, that reminds me of elementary school"?
Yeah, those nostalgic smells.
You see? So vision does have a lot to do
those.
with it. But you know what does that for me? Vitamin water. The XXX vitamin water. It's the blueberry pomegranate.
Yeah.
It reminds me of second grade because we would go to the cafeteria to get our lunch. And I would always get this blueberry smell because they had a slushie machine and it would cost 50 cents. And I would be lucky to get 50 cents to get a slushie, right? Huh. So every time I drink it, it takes me to second grade every single time.
And the smell was like exactly the same as that slushie?
It's just the smell that I got, the feeling that I felt when I got that smell, it's the same.
Interesting.
It's
crazy how it just transports you to a specific place.
Yeah. That's why you got to put deodorant on so that it can. But yeah, no, that was fun, man. You guys, viewers, tell us what you think. Did you enjoy it? You know, what was your favorite part? Maybe it wasn't the soy sauce.
Let me guess which part. I hate you for that. 33%, not bad.
2 out of 6.
Percentage, you know, I thought I was going to do worse. So at least to get 2 of them right.
Nah, man, I believed in you, man. I thought you were at least going to get half, bro. I was like 50%.
One of them was nostalgic, Arizona green tea.
Yeah.
So at least that one. But anyway, let us know what you think. Comments down below. If you guys want to see us try it again. If you want to see Mikey try it again or try it for the first time, let us know. We'll switch up the roles. But let's get into our warm and fuzzies, man.
Yeah, let's get into it, bro. Hold on, man.
Warm and fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy. Hey. But before we do, it's getting hot in here. Just give me one second.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, boy. You came out with the surprises.
Kobe.
Today.
Hold on, that was a little Kobe. Yes, sir.
Oh
I gotta
my
end it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Look, Lakers,
That's
Kobe. This is
wild.
Froby. This is his authentic jersey. So my mom bought it for me when I was like 11 years old.
You were that big, 11 years old?
No, it was extremely large. I never wore it because it was too big.
You've always been a big boy, huh?
Very funny. So, Kobe. So, all right. So we'll do one more fuzzy. I'll go first. Let me go first.
Go ahead.
This week has been quite interesting. It was really hard to think of one, but in reflecting on messages that I have been receiving, people have been really happy to hear about episode 1 and 2. They've enjoyed it. All you guys that sent DMs, you know, we really appreciate it. You're giving your feedback too. It's not just like, hey, good job, guys. It's you're telling us what you liked, what maybe could be improved. And I think, like we talked about episode 2, people who do that, it just shows that you guys care. So thanks for joining us on this ride. And I got a lot of messages from different friends. More specifically, my little brother reached out and he shared how he enjoyed the pod, how it was really hard for him to be distracted, because he probably would say it himself too. Like he's very easily distracted. Like he's so hyper intellectual that like any little thing will take his mind, and so the fact that he like watched it all the way through showed that he enjoyed it, and he got to just let me know how he felt about it. And plus, me and my brother, you know, I kind of like helped raise him. We're 14-year difference. I love him to death. We're not like as close as we used to be, because he's, you know, I think he's just trying to find who he is, and
you're
he's
married,
becoming a man, and I'm married, and I have a kid now, and so, you know, life sometimes. But I love him to death. So the fact that he even like expressed himself meant a lot to me. But yeah, those are my warm and fuzzies.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
It's also nice to see that we're hitting the younger generation, and we're reaching them at least a little bit. You know, we can get them focused for a little bit. You know, we've done our job right.
Us old folks still got a little something in there.
Still got a little bit of swagger.
Yeah, and
people use swagger anyway.
Yo, all you young folks, if you want to play 2-on-2, let me know. Let's do it.
Oh, hit him! Hey, oh,
that's like, what was that?
Okay.
Okay, anyway, man, what's your warm and fuzzy, Billy?
My warm and fuzzy for this week, it's actually it's the little things for me. A lot of little, and I'm not a very expressive person to begin with, so I'm not a very sentimental. I'm not all about being in my feelings and like things like that. I'm cold hearted, like we've already mentioned. So it takes a lot for me to kind of show my emotions, but there is one thing that kind of there's little things that I don't even speak about, but they kind of like they kind of give us a little bit of like, oh, like that was nice, and they kind of keep me going. And one of them this week was actually my nephew. He FaceTimed me, or he had my sister FaceTime me, and he just wanted to the fact that he took the time to think like, oh, my you know, my Tío Billy, right? And it was kind of, so he wanted to FaceTime me to show me his car collection, and he has like a lot of little like little Hot Wheel cars or whatever, but they're all like from the movie Cars. He loves the movie Cars. And so he had them lined up on the table, and then he was just kind of like showing me what the car, and he was just excited to show me the little cars. But that goes like, the bigger picture of that is the fact that, you know, we're not as close because she lives like an hour and a half away, so we don't get to see him as often as we like. And those little things, like those little moments of like him at least taking the time or remembering that, you know, we're here, and that, you know, we're family, and that we're close and connected, because he's in his own little world. And so for him to kind of just think like, I want to show Tío Billy my cars and things like, and that's literally the only thing he called me for. And I was like, oh, those are the little things that kind of, you know, make me feel warm and fuzzy. And it made my wife and I feel warm and fuzzy. And every video that my sister sends us of my nephew, I'll right away save it, because those are little things that we're gonna remember forever, right? He might get to a stage where he's not as interested in us because he's too cool for us. Definitely. Or, you know, like
that will happen.
Yeah, it will. So I'm like, I gotta treasure all these little moments that I can. And the fact that he did that, I probably would never express it directly to their face, but I'm like, you know, I appreciate those little FaceTime calls and those little things that kind of, they're like a little motor that keeps us going. And so that was my warm and fuzzy, because I want to be in my nephew's life in every single moment that I can, you know, with all of our nephews, right? We want to be able to do whatever we can to kind of feel noticed and feel like part of the family and things like that. So that kind of made us feel like, man, we're connected here, and he really loves us like
Beautiful,
that. So,
man.
Yeah, so he's like, I want to show them my cars, and then he showed us his car collection, and he was just like, like happy about showing us his car collection. So it's something tiny, but for us it was something huge. It means a lot.
Man, this has been a great episode. Hopefully you guys had some fun. I know Billy did, because his mouth's full of soy sauce.
I still feel it. I still taste it. But next time, if the viewers can give some feedback, it's gonna be your turn next. But that's a good spot to wrap it up, man. For this week, we gotta go see what that statue actually was.
I need to see the pose. Yeah, I want to see how accurate we were with everything. Super Bowl win, pose, statue pose, all of that.
And I also wanted it to be that 8 on the front, and hopefully he has a 24 on the back. That would be cool.
He should have both. Although there was a TikTok video where he said
I saw
that
it
24
too.
was, he would probably choose 24.
Yeah, he said 24 was harder. 24 was harder, and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm always attracted to things that are more difficult to do.
Yeah.
So it will be cool.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
We'll figure it out. We'll find out. But this has been cool. We're ready to wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in to The Rip. Go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe. Also, we reply to every single comment on our YouTube, so please go comment and we will respond. That's it. That's a wrap.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. Peace.